money for it.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, it seems like, I mean, for you to be able to like look at just a hive of, you know, or rather a swarm of like how that particular case has been responded to, that's got to be pretty cool. Zatana, right?
Yes. Like a light color. Color can shine.
I'd back you guys up on it.
Actually, the expectations are pretty high.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when people invest in a project like this, it's on the assumption that they'll be making more money back in the future. And we're already essentially like almost 10 million in the hole.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. That is pretty expensive to get, is what we returned.
Yeah, that's a real game there, man.
Yeah, it's pretty high stakes. That's how it is.
We have far too many. Wait till they start really figuring out what to do with all those mountains and liars.
That's crazy.
Yes.
What's up?
I will ask Tom.
I thought you were talking about
Oh, I get up. If you don't want to know, I'm all totally up for that. That sounds awesome. It's so exciting. Okay, yeah, let me work on a chair.
yes.
Hey, he's working on the chair.
Hey, Will gets a chair. That's not bad.
In there. Almost the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
I gave, Robin's already got, oh, yes. He's got
That's cool.
Something?
Yes.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah.
oh, thank you.
Hey,
He'll make that happen.
did it happen?
It hasn't happened, but it will happen.
It will happen.
Yes. It isn't quite as good, but it's almost.
We love you.
He'll get your chair somehow. He's closer to the gods.
You are a blessing.
Your official stand, we see
That's where I got that.
Are you doing any meetings tomorrow?
Yes.
I do my videography thing.
Totally cool, man.
Yeah, it's been a while since I got to see you work. How did I think of that?
Yeah, this is actually kind of cool because telling Michelle that it's kind of like trying to set up a happy medium between myself, Studio Ghibli, and anime.
What is?
The piece that I'm doing. It's sort of like it's Kiki's delivery service.
Okay.
When you took
That was
the
a fun
earring
movie.
board to that girl's cheeks, you're taking the ink, the dye off, surface of the paper.
It's gonna be a watercolor.
This piece?
But
Oh
like,
yeah,
you just-
yeah, the piece that I'm doing tomorrow, yeah.
Then there's a story here. It's at the very back. It's after bought this game. That's the game. When he buys it, he signs it. There's something there. Maybe not. So Doug did this and it was a science there's a report that is actually to Joe. To Joe.
Actually, a date
To what? Oh, to Joe from Doug and then what there? But then he wants to buy what is this? So they send it back. They have to pay him to. And because the paper is so good, instead of redoing the whole cartoon, you'll read about it. No, he cut it out. And then he cut out like 5 seconds. So then we cut the same and
Hey, I don't know what time it is.
okay.
That's a good question. What time is it? Yeah. It is 5:41.
See, it's actually 3 hours later. But I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, the only time I will shatter the hell out of those rules of like shadow and light is when I'm doing black and white pieces.
Same photo.
Because if you have black ink sitting there, it's kind of like, all right, that solves every problem.
You're still on the carbon black.
Oh yeah.
Bye-bye.
Right.
I'm sure you'll remember.
on these, I think they basically get these books and they kind of go, all right, since the book is Justice League, they want to do Justice League characters.
He doesn't. And he's starting a portrait sketch. We do a lot of these. Yeah. They, I mean, he does different ones, but these are, they're on 16 by 20 board, on arches. So he does these all for the convention. And in Chicago, and it was away from himself. So this is a lot what he does.
Yeah, these brushes, like I can use them for a while.
They're not
There's like a sweet spot where the hair is kind of diminished, and you just get like a perfect, because it's almost like you've got the hairs and then one hair sticking out there, so you just get absolutely perfect control. But that also tells me that this is about to die. And at some point, it's almost like you know, it goes supernova on you. So, right when it's at its best, it then goes boom. That's it. Yeah. So it's not like it's great and then slowly it diminishes over time. It's like it's a crappy brush.
So anyways, that's what
All my
he's
brush
doing
pens
now.
Thank you.
Hey, sweet. Much appreciated, man.
How are you? Good to see you again.
Seeing you, man.
I was expecting a call to come and check out
that's a
the
nice
line
one.
decker stuff again.
Oh, dude. Like if I didn't have the deadlines like barking at me.
I got you.
But we've talked about it, and she wants to go see it again next year. So we'll
I
probably
need to get you out to come to the show in Stockton because I think what the Hague is going to do
yeah.
is do a special show for guests.
Oh, fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Very cool.
We'll be in touch.
We'll be closing the dealer's room in 15 minutes. Let me hear it, dealers. So if you want to go get that last little pair of cat ears, that action figure, or the sketch that artist had, you have 15 minutes to do it, and then the
15
dealer's hall
minutes.
will be closing for today.
Well, I mean, I could probably cheat it a little bit.
I remember you used to do the 20-minute sketch.
Yes, well, you enjoy it. Is this your first time in San Jose? Well, it's our second time. But I'm sure that Steve will find you a lot of Yes, good night. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, the bad thing is when it gets this good, it's just like I just want to do like nothing but insane black and white pieces with it.
Bye-bye.
You guys put it out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Covers, these sketch covers, they're like totally hit and miss. Where the quality of the paper.
Oh, they're not consistent.
I think they're consistent now, but actually what's funny is the head of the company, or the guy who's running things, is Joe Quesada. He's like an artist, but Marvel has been producing doesn't do a lot of sketch covers at conventions. But Marvel's been doing these sketch covers forever. And finally, like, someone came up to him at a show when he was doing sketches and said, hey, you know, could you do a sketch? And he, like, laid down a few lines and was like, this paper's on fire. It's like, it's like, we know.
Wow. Well, there's some feedback from Pfizer.
Yeah. Actually, the way that I'm doing this hair with the diminished lines like that, the artist that I got this from was just by.
Good.
Yeah.
Michael Golden.
Yeah. And he's just over there. But I was just like, dude, I want to thank you and I want to say screw you. Because that's the easiest thing in the world to do.
See an old school guy?
Oh yeah. And this is like, I know.
You don't know which way you want to go.
But I told him it's like the best solution for the problem.
Yeah. Engaging without distracting too much.
Yeah. It's like, and once I see a solution that's the best solution for a problem, I can't just go, well, I'm going to do something else because that's the best solution. So it's going to happen, right?
Yes, I'll be
All right.
tomorrow.
All right. If I see you and there's no sketchbook,
Oh, you did?
what's that? I'm drawing Zatana.
I don't need any of that.
Now this one is
I'll
less
tell you.
paint and more pen and ink with a little bit of color on it.
Looking for that's Friday, January 31st.
Storm.
Sad.
Yeah, Storm. They put Storm on the back of the bus on most occasions.
This is so bad. I just want to post it.
Actually,
Plus, the day before, we had
Mark Brooks. Did Mark Brooks do a Storm piece?
Yeah, he's got a punk rock Storm. He did.
Check with Mark Brooks.
Okay.
He's right there.
Okay, so.
And he's a cool guy, too, so.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Also,
See you tomorrow.
yes, because I started last Sunday showing all the process. We
got your chair.
Working on the roughs.
Yes.
Yes, outstanding.
Tomorrow
Secure.
we start starting the finish.
Are these the Canson sketches?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I didn't realize they were this small.
So yeah, I was.
I figured they were like
I have about 45
18 by 24 like usually.
That is the size at which I can relax. Anything bigger than that, I consider it a piece, and I will not like just sketch it. I will.
Are those for sale?
Yeah.
Oh, they are. Okay. That's the head sketch you were talking about having time for. The other ones, no.
These are 400 apiece.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, these head sketches like this, yeah, I have time for these.
Okay. Do you like working on these covers?
Yes and no. If
Depends on whether the paper is.
there are some of them that are really like this one is like an awesome paper, right? So I can kind of pretty much do anything I want. But some of them, it's like you put stuff on it and it's actually sort of ink repellent.
Yes.
So
And you whether the ink will even dry
yeah,
as soon as you touch things.
well, there was one I did in Texas, and I kind of feel bad for the guy because like I started inking on it and like
Not in that ball.
at the table, and then I kind of went up to do some more over here, and I was just like, oh, that's so wet. Well, let me just hold on to it and wait for it to dry. And then I took it to the room, and an hour later, I was like,
It still had not dried.
okay, it's not going to dry. And then I kind of went, okay, so now I'm almost like working in this like Japanese calligraphy style where I have to hold the brush like this and paint the whole piece.
And then take a hairdryer to it.
Well, no, because that didn't work.
No.
So I actually like when the guy came by, I said, okay, here's the piece. You need to put that in a shadow box.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to dry.
Right.
Okay,
It will just sit there
dealers
forever.
and
Yeah. I
conventioneers,
was like, so take this to your car, sit it down on the seat,
We
and
also have the costume
touch it ever.
contest starting
So
at
these
6
head
o'clock.
sketches you can knock out, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
The
that's
live
awesome.
art auction will be going on at 6:30. And that's going to be in panel room B. So after the dealer's room
I
closes
really like
at
this
6,
colored paper.
there's
That's
still more
quite
stuff to see and do.
amazing.
Oh, it's something that was actually I was at a show with Bill Sienkiewicz, and he had like a sketchbook that was colored paper, and it was just Bill's insane. So it was just like he just picked up the sketchbook and they're just drawing it, and I thought it was just awesome. I was like, man, that's great that you've got a colored sketchbook, and he was just like, I couldn't find any just regular white paper sketchbook, so I just got this, and I mean it works,
Right.
And I was just like,
Dude, no, it's genius, yeah.
and I couldn't find the one that he had, so I ended up having to make that one.
Well, that's amazing.
And I didn't want to.
Where'd you get it made?
Well, I just made it. Like that's actually like regular. It's Canson and Fabriano paper. But what I ended up doing is there's like shoe repair.
Oh yeah, the
Like
glue stuff.
yeah, and I just kind of put it in a vise and spread the shoe repair stuff on it and hit it with an iron. So it's like fixed. And then I embedded some felt on it. So and I didn't want to do it again, so I just made it like ridiculously large.
Yeah.
Is this the Drew Struzan technique?
Huh?
The color prints?
No, that's actually an old technique that I think Bert Forbes. It's a gouache and watercolor technique.
Okay, the fadeaway.
Yeah, where you're basically brushing color or spilling color and then picking it up with a brush, like
Even in the detail work here? That's not good.
after I'm finished. Just me personally, I decided to do some pencil work on it.
Okay. So it's the fadeaway plus the...
Yeah, it's basically doing a couple of things. And,
Oh, man, this is no fun. No, I mean, it stops. You ready to see like 500 of these things in a sitting.
Are you doing one a week or so?
no, I'm when I get them going, I'm doing like one a day.
Oh, one a day.
Yeah.
Is this gouache or watercolor?
That's all gouache.
Okay.
I got 7:30.
So what size was the paper originally?
I think it was like a 22, like 18 by 22 or something like that. And when I just went, I actually took it to Kinko's and got it like sheared down.
I had to get Kinko's to cut this paper into like sketchbook size.
Oh man.
Dude, I ended up with 4 sketchbooks that look like this. And then the binding's on the long part. It's like, how did you do this?
Well, they don't like it when I do it. They basically say, hey, you can just drop it off. And I'm like, nah, just tell me when you're going to do it. I'd like to be here. And there have been a couple of times that I've done it with watercolor paper that I'm looking at the guy and going, no. It's like, no.
That's good paper.
It's like, no, you're cutting that the wrong way. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to turn that around in that machine.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing because they literally drew like a picture of what it should look like on their interface.
Wow.
So I was like, okay.
And that didn't help.
Figure it out, you know? But no,
I'm going to be moving.
it did not work. So.
That's sad.
Well, you're getting a lot out of that pen. That pen's not supposed to do that type
Oh,
of
dude,
stuff.
I am just brutalizing this thing.
No, but it's just acting right for you. It's like behaving and doing what you want.
Oh, yeah.
3 minutes left. 3 minutes left, and then we are going to clear the hall of all attendees. So this is your last and final chance.
What'd you do to Michelle?
Dealers will be closing the room at
She's
6
roaming
o'clock.
Around.
She
We have
recently
the art auction
said, hey, can I
at
look around for
6:30
this
in room
last
B,
bit?
and we have the costume contest starting right about now in room A.
Duh. Yes, that's what I said. And I'm moving the table.
Is that a pit pen?
Yep.
That's an enormous
Look,
pit pen.
closing shop.
It is an enormous business.
Well, I get to.
And it's even amazing that that comic book cover is taking in the ink decently
Oh yeah.
Are you
without any
nominated for dinner?
streaks or strokes or anything.
It's weird. 'cause,
taking it pretty good.
Yeah, because working with that paper, it's a crapshoot. You know, sometimes it's like, oh man, I got a sweet one, and other times it's like, and I can usually tell by the first brush. I can't tell the difference between a good one and a bad one when I'm doing the pencils. With the first brush stroke, it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to change my technique to like compensate for the crappy paper.
Oh!
Thanks, right?
Yes.
Do you want to go back?
So the Painsbury anthracite.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Let's do that. Do you want to? Now, do you want to go back to the room, or what do you want to do? All right.
No, that's
I think he's looking to get some books signed.
hey, you looking to get some books signed?
Just this
Over
one.
here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Bring that in here.
Color headshot or background? When do you think?
That's gonna be early tomorrow.
Early tomorrow? Yes, okay. Okay. Shit. Yeah.
But I was gonna stay all day.
Are you sure? Okay. Are you? So you're gonna? It'll be okay for you to come back tomorrow?
Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
I just want to shake your hand. I work with Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, I'm their events coordinator.
Oh man.
No
So
problem,
you're
not at all.
you're the new Vince.
Exactly. Yeah, the new Vince. I've been there almost a year now, so but yeah, the new
man.
Vince.
Well, it's good meeting you, man.
Yeah, we're right up there in the corner. We've been sending people by you, so I hope they've been coming to you.
Oh yeah. It's actually kind of cool. I've like signed a surprising amount of those.
Awesome. Awesome. That's been the idea. So
But yeah, dude.
yeah, well, it's great.
So I'm probably gonna have to organize stuff with you for San Diego.
Yeah, dude. Now's the time.
Yeah, because like I know they're gonna want me to do some stuff, and I'm wanting to do some Boom stuff as well. So, and I want to make sure that there's no crossover or anything like that. Cool. Hey, I'm in there.
Yeah, man. There it is. All right.
I know this
All
is
right,
my
we want to
home.
thank all of you for
All right,
joining
man.
us today.
Well, good meeting you.
2012 on Saturday.
I'll see
The
you.
dealer's room is now closed. If you'll please make your way to the exits. The only people that should be in the room now are the dealers. We do still have some things for you to take part in. The costume contest is getting started in room A, and the art auction is going on in room B. So please make your way out of the exhibit hall, and hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow.
What last year's one thing, but we got a chair pencil. I know, I'm gonna just finish with that.
Did you want an autograph? Okay, come on
I
up.
don't think I really need it.
Just the first two? Those are nice. That's okay.
books?
There'll be 10 before we get out of here. Yeah. Yes. Wow.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Appreciate it. All right, take it easy, guys. Hey. Sweet, man.
Yeah, the second book is unfindable.
The second Damon?
Yeah.
Really?
I've been looking for a good one.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's the I mean, the good thing, but the bad thing is when they come out, they tend to sell out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the comic shops are so bad about ordering stuff other than Marvel and DC.
Yeah.
Most of them don't go through the book to pre-order. So you virtually have to special order.
There's a
if
crumb
you
left.
want anything.
Which is sad because
There'll be more tomorrow.
Boom did everything within
I
that town.
brought the big tin, I
Basically
brought the
kinda
small
went,
tin.
all right, here. We'll practically put the entire book on that.
I'll be back.
That way they can't kick me out.
But that's still,
And use it for me.
people were like, oh, we don't really trust it.
And Jess, meet me here and we'll go out someplace, whatever you feel like. I'll buy it.
I'll be around.
Yeah,
As soon as I can.
as soon as you can.
What time tomorrow you think you'll start?
I don't know, I'm probably going to try to start it like relatively early. So I think I'll start it as soon as I get in, which is probably going to be, is it 10 o'clock tomorrow also?
Yeah. I shall make an effort.
So Brian, for Sunday's watercolor, what was chosen?
EP's delivery service.
Oh, cool. That's what I voted for.
Ah!
The only thing is she's not redheaded.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll do her as deep alter.
Oh.
I'll sneak it in there.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here today at Big Wow.
Anytime I have to do a character that's brown-headed.
But she's got the red ribbon, right?
Viewers hall, and the viewers want to go home and take a shower.
No, you just turn it a bit, right? You go, hey, it's regular dark hair, and then you turn it a little bit, you see the red highlights.
We'll see you again tomorrow. And if you don't want to leave just yet, you can go watch the costume contest or yard auction. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
What up, dude?
How you doing?
I'm gonna sneak over here.
What's that? Yes. And this color actually is disgusting.
So don't put it in your mouth.
Yeah, I mean, it won't kill me, but it's really nasty.
One of the few paints that you don't like to ingest.
Yeah, try my best to avoid this one. Can't guarantee it, but
It's the one that keeps reminding you don't drink it.
yeah.
or don't put the paintbrush back in your mouth again.
Yeah, there's
He has
also
a tendency to do that, to make the tip,
I usually put Michelle on patrol when I'm
Cancer pink.
using what I call cancer pink.
Now we have a bunch of bottles full of nothing but cancerous pigment, which we need to play with.
So Brian, the World Cup is coming up.
He's going.
Oh really? Cool.
Yeah.
Which ones?
The quarterfinal.
In Brazil? It's going to be a different town, or is it in Rio de Janeiro? Was it tough to get tickets?
Will open for dealers only at 9 a.m. The general public will be coming in at 10.
Did you use connections or just got lucky? Yeah, okay.
I killed my battery off there twice now.
Everybody else?
That's it. They like cut off
And we'll see you tomorrow.
the amount of people, submissions they take after like a certain amount of people. So we were up at like 4
Adam.
sitting on the internet, but then everyone's on the internet.
Right.
So it's like crashing. So they like keep
Oh, wow. Got two more that I'm going to be picking up tomorrow. I've already got it.
They got canceled.
So you gotta like surf through a
It's
lot
like
of
it's been a little bit
crashes.
nasty.
Yeah.
Like, I think maybe secretary 3 times already. So,
Okay.
And
Yeah,
twice
So
as
the
much
thing about it is you just buy
They're like $80 a
certain games, you don't know who it's going to be. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because of what one you got, you know what bracket's going to eventually get there, but you don't know.
Yeah, but in my case, I couldn't get off work. So only the quarterfinals. Sure. Well, actually, a lot of them, the quarterfinals is cheaper than a game with a guaranteed team. Like, if you want to for sure see your team, like in one of the other games, those are super expensive tickets.
Oh, did you get
You can't afford it.
Hey Brian, you almost look like you know what you're doing over there.
Almost.
Yeah, I talked to Steve.
Smoke and mirrors. Nothing but smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, they've already. So there's what? Todd and Ford. Yeah, Stuart's, he's got work to do. Sorry, you know what?
But do you want to take it back? Just the book? Just the book?
Yeah, the book and you know, my regular supplies because I'm gonna work in the room.
Brian, did Doug Wagner decide to show up?
No, I got a thing from Doug saying that he'll be at Heroes. In fact, that he's gonna stay with me in Atlanta. And we're gonna drive up. And he's actually gonna be in San Diego.
Right. He already requested a seat at the meet joint. Thursday, right? Thursday. Make sure Boom doesn't try setting something up.
I don't care who's trying to set something up. It ain't gonna happen.
So we get 3 guys,
Thursday's taken.
and he's a third of the way there.
Remember Christina, Joe Linsner's lady? How are you? I love your shirt.
Thank Heidi for it.
It is a fun shirt.
I like your shirt.
Yes, you do. So where are you in Joe State? Our first time here was 2007, it was inflatable. So in 7 years, what a wonderful.
Just SY, no extra E's.
How really
Gomez. With the Z. Is your first name spelled the normal way, or?
It's not the right way.
What's the right way?
M-I-C-H-E.
Okay.
That's what I call them.
yes. Doug, you have to
And what's your last name?
I'm going to help you with the rest.
Thanks, Justin.
Yes, I'll talk to you. All right,
Sorry,
good.
what are you doing? P-O-U-S.
There you go.
Like Proust, but without the R.
No, more like Justin.
What was in the tin? Nothing?
Cookies.
No.
Oh, you mean the wrong one?
Yeah, the wrong one. So what was in it?
It's just like
I offered it to you, and it was my
510 407
I'm going to put
6143.
But the worst thing was
I
it was
beta
beta
because
tapes.
my husband's never told us. Okay, what's yours?
So unless you had your Betamax, and
Which was always better than VHS.
There you go.
yeah, but it all died.
Alright.
Yeah. Shit, did I save it? I might have screwed up. I forgot
Just
to.
in case, I'm calling you right now.
No, it's there.
Okay.
So is your hearing aid?
Alright.
Yeah.
So, I'll touch base with you guys later.
Like the image on the inside of your.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this dude that I know did that.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I was wondering how it held up. That's actually
Doing okay.
not too bad.
Yeah. So, lots of people compliment me on it. It's getting fuzzier and fuzzier the more I use the phone.
Oh man, I wish I could actually paint it like that. It's an actually nice soft technique on there.
Doug's our best friends.
Alright, I will see you guys later.
That's what I'm
Second set of hearing aids at about $7,000 each. Guess what? One of them
Still can't believe it.
so we're very lucky.
I just have to go to any convenience store to buy it. Almost any. No, I charged it last night, so I know last week it was dropping calls when it shouldn't have been, so it's time to.
Oh, yeah. I had to just get $5 Celesco.
Yeah.
I got like a $25 $5
Yeah.
Celesco and just add my SIM card into it. T-Mobile sells Oh, nice.
This finally died.
Oh, dude.
Boards for that were in
I'm surprised Nokia didn't send out a surge to like destroy them all.
Well,
Wow.
the numbers still were on it a bit. I didn't. What?
Skynet's coming out to collect
The
them all.
second Star Wars convention, so I think 2001.
Damn, dude.
It's time to get a new phone, bud.
That's actually impressive. They need to make a commercial.
I don't believe in technology. I work with it, so I don't need to own it.
I'm John Higashi, rocket scientist. When I invest in a phone,
It lasts me a lifetime. Or supposed to.
Well, that's far. That's far.
Is that the opera?
oh yeah, dude, this is like the biggest problem solver on the planet right here.
You know, it's just going in your portfolio.
But it's just one of those great colors to just put on you.
And still bent on Azilla.
I love the alizarin. It's really a solid.
Yeah.
Sweet, nice man.
But it's funny because that's virtually opposite of what I
Oh really?
He's not gonna mail order stuff. and then Comic Monster's here.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
I'll ask him if you.
Comic Monster and then Jean Valjean is here. Yeah, Honest Vader and Jean Valjean. One of those. Yeah, one of the guys. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Comic Monster.
I don't know if he bought. Oh, you didn't buy a set?
I missed the red one.
Well, I got 3 of the 4.
Put it in your mouth.
Try not to.
Or after
One, two,
went back
three.
over there, there was one
Try
set.
not to put it in my mouth when I am unsuccessful.
I got his heart.
Travis has more. Huh? He's just at home.
Once again, we want to thank everyone for attending today at Big Wow 2014. If you are not a dealer, we need you to leave the dealer's room as soon as possible. If you are a dealer, we'd like to have you guys out by 6:30. We know you want to get out of here and go
What
get
time
that
is it now?
jacuzzi.
About 6.
So everybody, as quickly as you can, please exit the dealer's hall. Thank you very much.
Close. You can leave your stuff here.
There are 5 of us standing. His banner. It's yours.
Bro, where'd you go?
Yeah, we've had trouble. I don't know if you're tall enough. Yes, maybe he could go.
What up, brother?
How you doing today, young man?
Having some fun, man.
I see you ridiculously talented.
Having a ball.
Hello? Hello?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Took me by surprise when I heard a snap.
Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for putting that up.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for getting me a chair.
Fair trade.
Exponentially quiet in here.
I'm
Trying hard enough.
trying so hard to stop, but I can't help it.
Trying to do the dismount, but it's got to be graceful. You can't just fall down and say it's done.
Yeah.
Plus, it's always cool to see a genius at work.
No, it's now, I've got 20 after.
Are you part of the Yahoo group?
Say that one more time,
Are
young
you
man.
part of the Yahoo group?
Oh, no, sir. I was over there doing the My Tag. I'm going to be going around interviewing everybody tomorrow.
What is my tag?
Well, it's an e-commerce community website where basically you can post your videos or pictures of items
But I'm
that you
gonna
sell.
give that a little bit of time to dry
Product
before I can get a sig on there.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Thanks, man.
I'll be posting these videos.
Well, thanks for hanging out, man. I saw you were a drive-by.
I've never seen color. That's the first time I see people draw, and I've never seen color happen in front of my eyes.